In this episode of Tech Video, I will be showing you some of the best keyboard shortcuts to make your productivity significantly faster. So let's start with a countdown of it. Starting out with number one is virtual desktop. Now in Windows 11 we have really amazing cool feature which is called the virtual desktop. If you press Windows plus tab, it's gonna show you here the like you have the current desktop and you have the new desktop. When you create a new desktop and then switch to it, it's gonna have a new separate section where you can run your own other application. And the other desktop application would be running of course in the background, but you have a new desktop where you can run new application from the scratch. Now if you press Windows plus control and left key, you can switch between the desktops as you can see here like so, and the I'm pressing control plus Windows and right arrow in the keyboard, it's gonna switch it to the right side. But if I press Windows plus control and the left arrow on keyboard, it's gonna switch back to the another one where my other application is running, which is kind of amazing. Now if you would like to create a new virtual desktop using keyboard shortcut, what you can do here is you press control plus Windows plus D and it's gonna create a new desktop instantly. Now if you press Windows plus tab, as you can see here you have three desktop. You can rename it to whatever you like, and that's totally up to you. For example, if I call this music production. Shortcut number two, snapping windows. Now whenever you open her application and would like to open it simultaneously in Windows, what you can do here is that if you press Windows and the right arrow on your keyboard, it's gonna snap this to the right side of the windows. Now it's telling me which one to run on the left side. You can then click this and it's gonna run these simultaneously. Well, that's a really amazing shortcut. The other thing you can do here is that if you would like to, for example, want to open her two application on the left side of the windows, you can press her the down arrow and it's gonna snap this to the bottom of the left side. Then you can select her the application where you can then simultaneously run the on the left side two application, like I'm running Microsoft Edge and the Opera browser. Now the alternative would be in Windows 11. If you would like to do it manually without a keyboard shortcut, you can hover over this restore icon and it's gonna show you these two windows. For example, if I want to run here the Edge browser on the right side, what I would do here is click on this and it's gonna snap this to the right side. And then if I would like to run here Spotify on the left side, I can then choose it like so. Like you have totally control over it. When you click this windows, you can then of course select her the position for it. You can run her simultaneously four application as well at the same time, which is really fantastic feature of Windows 11. Shortcut number three. Now if you're running here on multiple windows and would like to go instantly to the desktop, like as you can see here, I'm on Opera running here Spotify, running Notepad and things like that. What I can do here is that if I press Windows plus M, it's gonna minimize all windows and instantly get me back to the desktop. Now this is just a one way of doing this. The other way you can do here is that if you're running here a multiple application, you can press Windows plus D. It's gonna get you back instantly to the desktop, which is kind of amazing if you would like to go right straight to the desktop. Now trying to access our task manager by going into the right click on this menu and then going into task manager, like we probably oftentimes we know this. Now what I would do here is to access this using keyboard shortcut more often, that if you press her shift plus control plus escape key, and it's gonna instantly run the keyboard shortcut. Now the alternative way to do this is that sometimes your windows kind of got stuck due to some reason and crashes. What you can do here is if you press Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete in the keyboard, it's gonna ask you to launch here the task manager. Now if you see this in the recording screen of the Windows, by the way, when you press Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete, this for some reason might be Windows blocking it, but if you see it, this is really amazing. Now what you can do here is then select here to task manager and then it's gonna launch the task manager right away on the windows, which is kind of amazing. Shortcut number five, switch between windows. Now you probably might be familiar with the old way of doing this. When you press alt plus tab, it's gonna show you what application you are running. Now since I'm running Spotify, Notepad, Opera, task manager and the Microsoft Edge, I can then select any of those windows and switch between those instantly. Now alternatively, what you could do here is if you press Windows plus tab, it's gonna show you those the full thumbnail view of the current application that is running. Then you can choose here, for example, if I want to launch her Microsoft Edge, it's gonna instantly launch it. If I press Windows plus tab again, I can then choose her Spotify to again launch back, which is really fantastic. Like I oftentimes use it to switch between apps instantly. Shortcut number 6 is capturing screenshot. Now, you probably might be familiar with the old way of doing this where you go to snipping tools and open up here these windows and then click on new and then you can take here the screenshot like so, which then of course launch the screenshot of it. However, the best way in Windows 11 is to press print screen key on your keyboard. If you press that, it's gonna instantly launch these windows, which can then of course use her to capture the screenshot of your windows. Now, to enable this, if for some reason it's not working, you have to probably enable it in Windows settings. So what you would do here is right click here and go to personalize. Now type here printer and then use the print screen key to open the screenshot capture. Now make sure this is enabled. Once this is enabled, then it should flawlessly work. Then you can press her print screen and it's gonna instantly relaunch this screen snip app where you can then capture the screenshot of the applications. This is really amazing and best for capturing screenshot instantly. Shortcut number 7 is locking the windows. Now you probably might be familiar with this, but for those of you who don't know, you can instantly lock the windows by pressing Windows plus L. It's gonna lock the windows instantly, which means then of course you would have to type a password again. It's like locking a phone with the power button, and in Windows you can press our Windows plus N to lock the computer. Shortcut number 8 is opening File Explorer shortcut. If you press Windows plus E, it's gonna instantly launch her the File Explorer. Like it's really amazing. Shortcut number 9 to open Run. Now if you press Windows plus R, it's gonna instantly launch the Run windows, where you can then of course do all the necessary things to access the file location in your system. As you can see here, you can instantly access it. Shortcut number 10 is opening Windows setting. Now you probably would be doing this, which is not the most intuitive thing, but if you press here right click and then go to personalize, you would then instantly open here the setting. Like right click here and then go to personalize. Now alternatively what you can do here is you press Windows plus I, it's gonna open up here the Windows setting instantly. Windows plus I. Shortcut number 11 is Windows search. If you press Windows plus S, it's gonna open up here the Bing windows where you can then search stuff instantly. For example, if I search here landscape and then I can choose her all the way the web result here, although I do have a local file store. If I click this, it's gonna launch the web right away on the front, which is kind of fantastic. Shortcut number 12, opening a game bar. If you press her Windows plus G, the system is gonna show you the widget section where you can control here the volume setting, you can control here the capture setting like screen recording, and you have all the necessary things like how much GPU is using in your system and VRAM. Kind of a good thing if you would want to see how the real-time Windows resources utilization. Shortcut number 13, opening emojis windows. Now whenever you open up here and typing a message and would like to send emojis, what you can do here is press Windows plus dot and it's gonna launch here the emoji section of Windows 11, where you can then of course choose her any emojis that you would like to, and then you can then simply send it back. Of course you can use this technique in WhatsApp, Facebook or anything like that, where you can then search her the emojis instantly by pressing Windows plus dot. Shortcut number 14, easy multitasking. Now if you press Windows plus Z, it's gonna tell you what to press here. For example, I'm currently running the Opera. If I press 1, it's gonna click this one window, and then if I press 1 again, it's gonna switch it and instantly kind of snap it to the left side. Then I can choose her the other windows as well. Now of course you can totally customize. If you press Windows plus Z again and then press her the 2, and then if you press her 1 again, it's gonna full screen the left side windows, and then you can choose her which one to run on the right side. Assuming I want to run her Spotify, it's gonna show me instantly. Really amazing feature for multitasking. Shortcut number 15, Microsoft Copilot. Now if you press Windows plus C in the latest version of Windows 11, it will instantly open her the Copilot, which means that where you are in your Windows, whatever you are running, you can globally access it by pressing Windows plus C, and it's gonna launch the Copilot right away, where you can then search her anything that you'd like to. Shortcut number 16, opening a Windows Clipboard History. Now, whenever you copy something to the clipboard, you're probably familiar with this. It was released back in Windows 10. Now, if for example, if I copy something from text from anywhere of the internet, what I can do here is that I can reveal the history of it. Now, for example, if I want to copy this text here, I would just simply select this and then right click here and then copy it. Now, if I go here to another Windows, assuming to the Microsoft Bing, I can press Windows plus V and it's gonna show me what you have copied to the clipboard. Now you can of course see here another clipboard history as well. So it's gonna keep track of everything you copy to the clipboard until you restart your computer where it would flush out. Otherwise it keep track of all the clipboard history that you have copied. Shortcut number 17 is notification menu, which is not the most intuitive one, but I wanted to show you to you is that you can access notification windows with keyboard shortcut as well. If you press Windows plus N, it's gonna instantly show you the Windows notification section. So rather than, I mean, it's way more intuitive to use the mouse button, by the way, but just to show you that you can press Windows plus N and access the notification menu with the keyboard. Shortcut number 18, opening desktop temporary. Now if you press Windows plus comma on keyboard, it's gonna reveal the desktop for a while, and then when you release the Windows key on your keyboard, it's gonna get back to on Windows again. Like it's kind of a cool if you want to take a glimpse of what is on the desktop and then want to get back to the application that is running in order to not interrupt your productivity or attention. So I think that's it for this video. I wanted to show you some of the keyboard shortcuts. Some of them are kind of good and some of them are kind of a little odd, but I hope you kind of like some of those for better productivity. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you like my overall contents, I make videos every single week related to design, technology. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel with bell notification turn on. That way you won't miss any videos. So I guess I will see you in the next video. Peace out.